Ever wondered how cats, horseshoes, and the number 13 became objects of superstition? Welcome to the captivating realm of historical superstitions. These are beliefs or practices with no logical basis, yet they've shaped cultures and mindsets across the globe for centuries. They've transformed ordinary animals, objects, and numbers into symbols of luck, misfortune, and mystique. So, buckle up for an intriguing exploration of the top 5 strange superstitions from history. Get ready to delve into the mysterious and fascinating world of historical superstitions. Our journey begins in ancient Egypt, a civilization known for its reverence for cats. But this was no ordinary pet preference. For the Egyptians, cats, especially black cats, held a special place in their culture and religion. They were considered sacred, and their presence was believed to bring about good fortune and protection from evil spirits. Imagine a world where crossing paths with a black cat was not a sign of impending doom, but a stroke of good luck. Yes, contrary to some modern superstitions, the ancient Egyptians saw this event as a positive omen. They believed that black cats carried protective qualities and their presence was thought to ward off evil energies. But the Egyptians didn't stop at just admiring these creatures from afar. They invited these lucky charms into their homes, treating them as part of the family. It was common for households to have a black cat as a pet, a practice that was believed to bring blessings and prosperity. Such was the reverence for these feline companions that harming a cat, even accidentally, was considered a grave sin and was often met with severe punishment. The Egyptians' belief in the protective powers of cats wasn't just limited to the domestic sphere. It permeated their religion and art as well. The goddess Bastet, often depicted with the head of a lioness or a domestic cat, was the goddess of home, fertility, and protector of the pharaoh. She was one of the most popular deities, and her statues often adorned temples and homes, further symbolizing the protective nature of cats. So next time you see a black cat, remember that in the grand halls and humble homes of ancient Egypt, these sleek creatures were welcomed as bearers of good fortune, protectors against evil, and cherished members of the household. From Egypt, let's journey to medieval Europe and discover another unique superstition. In medieval Europe, the humble horseshoe was seen as more than just a piece of metal. It was imbued with a kind of mystical significance that transformed it into a potent symbol of protection and good fortune. But what underlies this peculiar belief? Let's journey back to a time when knights roamed the land and castles dotted the horizon. Here, in the heart of the Middle Ages, the horse was a vital part of everyday life. It was a trusted companion in battle, a reliable means of transportation, and a symbol of status and wealth. The horseshoe, a critical component to the horse's functionality, naturally held a high degree of importance. But the significance of the horseshoe went beyond the practical. It was believed to possess magical properties with the power to ward off evil spirits and bring good luck. The shape of the horseshoe, resembling a crescent moon, was associated with fertility and prosperity in many ancient cultures, adding to its mystical allure. In an era plagued by disease, warfare, and uncertainty, people sought any means possible to protect themselves and their loved ones. Hanging a horseshoe above the doorway of a home was seen as a powerful deterrent against evil forces. The horseshoe's open end was typically positioned upwards, forming a cup that was believed to catch and hold good luck. This practice wasn't limited to homes. Horseshoes were also hung in barns to protect livestock, and even carried by travelers as a charm against the unknown perils of the road. The tradition continues today in some rural areas where you can still find horseshoes adorning doorways, a charming nod to a bygone era. The next time you come across a horseshoe hanging above a door, remember its deep-rooted history and the ancient beliefs that endowed this simple object with such profound significance. From horseshoes to the human gaze, our next stop is ancient Greece. The ancient Greeks believed in the power of the evil eye, a curse transmitted through a malicious gaze. This was no ordinary superstition, but a deeply ingrained cultural belief that shaped the everyday lives of the Greeks. The evil eye, or Bascania as they called it, was seen as a malevolent force, capable of bringing misfortune and disaster upon its unsuspecting victims. This curse wasn't the result of a spell or incantation. Instead, it was believed to be an involuntary act. An individual, often unaware, could cast the evil eye simply by looking at someone or something with envy or malice. It was thought that this envious gaze could bring about bad luck, illness, or even death. To counter this unseen threat, the ancient Greeks took up a variety of protective measures. Most notably, they carried amulets or charms to ward off the evil gaze. The most common of these was the apotropaic amulet, which is derived from the Greek apotropaios, meaning turning away. These amulets were designed to deflect the evil eye and shield the wearer from its harmful effects. Among these amulets, one in particular stands out, the Nazar Bonkugu, a blue glass bead. This striking talisman, often fashioned into a circular shape with concentric circles of white and blue, was believed to absorb the curse of the evil eye. The Nazar Bonkugu is still widely recognized today, not only in Greece but across the Mediterranean and Middle East, as a powerful protective charm against the evil eye. The superstition of the evil eye is a fascinating example of how ancient societies sought to explain and protect themselves from the unknown. It underscores the human desire for control, safety, and the enduring belief in the unseen forces that shape our lives. Leaving Greece behind, we now travel to medieval Japan for a floral superstition. In medieval Japan, the red spider lily was more than just a beautiful flower. This vibrant bloom, with its fiery red petals and intricate web-like stamen, held a deep significance in the cultural fabric of the time, particularly in the realm of folklore and superstition. The red spider lily, known as higanbana in Japanese, is often associated with death and the afterlife. This association stems from the ancient Buddhist belief that these flowers would guide the souls of the departed across the river Sanzu, the mythical boundary between the world of the living and the realm of the dead. This river, much like the river Styx in Greek mythology, is believed to be a treacherous crossing, with perilous currents and monstrous creatures lurking beneath the surface. The red spider lily, with its striking color and distinct shape, was thought to provide a clear path for the departed souls, guiding them safely to the other side. In addition to guiding the dead, the red spider lily also played a role in honoring their memory. These flowers were often planted near grave sites and temples, their fiery red blooms serving as a vivid symbol of remembrance. Their blooming season, which coincides with the autumnal equinox, is a time when families gather to honor their ancestors, adding another layer of symbolism to these flowers. Yet, despite its association with death and the afterlife, the red spider lily also serves as a symbol of reincarnation and renewal. Its blooms emerge after the leaves have withered away, a cycle that mirrors the Buddhist belief in the cycle of death and rebirth. So the next time you see a red spider lily, remember its rich history and the deep cultural significance it holds. From guiding the dead to honoring their memory, this humble flower has played a unique role in the cultural tapestry of medieval Japan. From ancient flowers to modern fears, our final superstition is rooted in the fear of Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is more than just a date on the calendar for many people around the world. It's a day shrouded in superstition and fear, known as paraskevidekatriophobia. This mouthful of a term, derived from the Greek words paraskevi, meaning Friday, and dekatres, meaning 13, is used to describe the irrational fear of this supposedly unlucky day. But why Friday the 13th? The roots of this modern-day superstition can be traced back to ancient Norse mythology and Christian tradition. Norse mythology tells the tale of a dinner party in Valhalla, where the mischief god Loki, the uninvited 13th guest, caused chaos. In Christian tradition, the Last Supper had 13 attendees, and the crucifixion of Jesus Christ took place on a Friday, adding to the ominous association. This superstition has seeped into our everyday lives so much that it impacts people's behaviors. Some individuals avoid traveling, making important decisions, or even leaving their homes on this day. Entire industries like airlines and hotels often notice a significant drop in business, all due to a fear rooted in ancient tales and beliefs. These are our top 5 strange superstitions from history. Which one intrigues you the most? We've traveled from ancient Egypt to modern times, exploring bizarre beliefs and rituals. Remember to subscribe, like, and drop a comment on your favorite superstition. We appreciate your curiosity and interaction. Until next time, may good fortune be upon you.